we've come into Universal. It's just gone 5 p.m. and it's so busy. Even the train and the Hogwarts Express between parks, the queue is 50 minutes. There seemed to be something going on. I don't know what it is, but there's like a huge queue of annual pass holders outside. The park's like way busier than it normally is when we come this time. So we're not sure what we're going to be able to get on, but we're already feeling a little bit stressed. So we're going to go and have a word with the guest services and see if they can help us talk. There's some sort of fountain show going on, which is kind of fun. Like dancing water and music. However, it's also quite loud. So I've worked it out. It's the annual pass holders like annual appreciation night or something. So yeah, the lucky people who have annual passes get to come in today from 8 p.m. until midnight, and a lot of them are clearly ready to come in already. That's making the park a little bit busier than usual, and really we should probably have looked it up before we came, but we didn't. So, oh no, this is turning into a disaster visit. We've gone to ET, which is the only ride we really thought we'd be able to get on, and it's shut. So we're not going on ET. We're making our way up to Men in Black. I'm also going to go to guest services to see if they can help us, because we want to cross to the other park, and the Hogwarts Express queue time is currently an hour. So we're going to struggle without an express pass to get across.
What's the queue time? It's right.
An hour.
Just take your seat.
It's right back there, right near the entrance. It's not very secret. There is a secret entrance. If you go, say if you want to move from Universal to Islands of Adventure to Universal, and it's after 10 o'clock in the morning, I think it is, you can go up the back of Hard Rock Cafe, and then you can go in an entrance on the side there, and there's always less queues. However, that's not going to help us right now because it's the wrong way. So we're just about to walk through Simpsons Land. So it's really hot, it's quite crowded, and it's really busy. The guest services near the entrance had a huge queue. I think it's something to do with the event anyway, I'm not sure. So we're headed up to Men in Black. There's an extra guest services up there, so if you ever need another guest services for any reason, then the queue's busy at the entrance, then head up to this one and we'll see what the queue's like there. I'll let you know. I don't know, but it feels like they've turned the music up on everything. Everything just feels a lot louder than it normally does. So the queue for Men in Black was shorter than we thought, which is great, which leaves it down to me to go to guest services. That went really well actually. Guest services have, they've given me 8 free fast passes. So like you can just walk on 8 additional rides, so we can utilise it with the disability access pass as well. So if it's less than 30 minutes, use the disability access pass. If it's more than 30 minutes, we can use the fast passes. That might actually save us right now, because my son is really on edge and hating the stupid park. It's too hot and literally on the verge of meltdown. So if we've got these 5 fast passes, we might be able to stay here for the evening, so that would be really good. Yet again, I found myself in the Men in Black gift shop waiting for people to come off Men in Black. If you want to know what's in here, then feel free to check out my other video. I'll put a link in the comments, but it's one of my, in the description. It's one of my recent videos, but had a bit of a better look in the shop that time. I'm not going to look around it today because I've pretty much overdone that already. So yeah, I think actually what the issue's been, it was the golf. Now there's nothing wrong with the golf at all. My son absolutely loved it, so he had a really good time, got really into it, but that's left him quite overstimulated. So then we brought him straight to Universal, and it took a while to get in sort of parking. We had to walk through busy city walk. The park's busier than normal, it's very hot, and everything has just got too much. So that's where the issue has come from really. And then getting in and finding out that you can't go on any of the rides, and then getting to ET and finding ET shut, it's just been too much. So these fast passes should really help us. This is Hogwarts Express when it's busy. If you watch my other videos, you will walk for all of us. We're going to use the elevator to get upstairs now. This is the express queue that we're in, and we are going to be waiting a while to get the train. Even using the express pass and the elevator, even though they could have let us in that door over there, they've sent us this way, and this a fair bit of a wait for the train. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually a thing or whether we just lucked out, but we got a return time for Harry Potter the last time we were in the park and didn't use it. So I've just put the kids up there now to go on it. The ride time's 45 minutes, and the guy just looked at the fast pass and saw the return time for the last time we were here and the fact that it hadn't been used, and just sent them on with it. So hopefully when they get to the other end, that'll be fine, and they'll be able to ride that with yesterday's return time. So that'll be really helpful if that's the case. So we're moving from Harry Potter over to well, we're going to go down to the Toonland bit so that we can go on the rapids and Hulk. I did try and get a return time for Hagrid's. However, I wasn't allowed to get a return time for Hagrid's because the queue went past park closing because of the length of the queue, which means that we can't ride it. We were actually really lucky to get on it the other day, and I think that is the only time that you're going to get on it with the disability pass easily or without too much wait is right at the beginning of the day. So we did well to do that. So yeah, we've not managed to do it any other time. Big storm up there. So this is the sort of walkway across to Jurassic World, and you can't really see what's behind, but they're building extra stuff there, so that's going to be fun to find out next time we come, as in like next year. Let's see if we can see the dinosaur.
Yeah, how about?
I like how everything's themed, including the pavement. So you've got all of the sort of fossilised leaves and things in all of the pavements because we're in the dinosaur land. So that's actually just like a clever little trick. It's really clever. And they do that a lot in the parks. Like Jurassic Park, that's one of the vehicles. Other guest services over in Dino Land. Look, there's Hogwarts up there. We're at the back of it. That's so cool. So we're near sort of Kong as you walk into Dino Land from Harry Potter World, if that makes sense. The vacation information is guest services. There's one of them there, and there's one at Men in Black as well, just next door to Men in Black. So if you have a queue that's too long at guest services by the entrance, they're really good places to go. They don't normally have a queue. You can see that Kong over there.
What, that thing?
With all the mountains. What's the mountains?
Oh, yeah. You see that black building next to the mountain?
Yeah, that's Kong.
That's Kong.
Yeah.
I've been there before. Have we been there before?
So, yes, yeah. Most of...
That restaurant?
Yeah, a long time ago we went in there. So most of this land is sort of hiding behind big fences at the minute. So the raptors...
Where's that old raptor?
Not on at the minute. We can think because it's in the evening. So if you want to see that, you come at 10. There is no express queue for that, so you can't use the disability access pass to see it, which means we've never really seen it. I'm going to sneak down to the exit and see if I can... Rapture's in there. But he must be asleeping or hiding because I can't see him. There's another guest services there, but you're not getting in there at the minute. That right up there is the Pterodon Flyers, and you can like fly over the forest on a dinosaur. Now we can't do that unfortunately because we're all too big. You have to have a small child with you. You can go on it if you're big, if you have a small child with you. The next to the Pterodon Flyers or in the area is Camp Jurassic, and it's like a kids play area, and it's got like water features and stuff that you can play with. So if you have, say, a return time for Kong or a return time for the Jurassic Park ride, then that's a place that you can go while you're waiting, but it won't have a queue. So here is another guest services in the corner of vacation information, just there, and this is in Toonland. Is this Toonland? No, this is Marvel Land. So it's in Marvel Land as you come out of Toonland, in fact. That was a bit weird. So Marvel Land is really cool, full of superheroes and really loud. You can bypass it unless you want to go on Spider-Man or Hulk or that one up there, which is Doctor Soul, something like that. However, they advise not to go on that if you are autistic because it can sometimes get stuck at the top, and if you get stuck at the top on the ride, you might freak out, I guess, if you're not like literally next to somebody. So it's not the best ride to go on. We are now walking to Hulk. There it is. It's called Doctor Doom's Fear Falls. It does look really fun actually. I quite like to go on. So there's Hulk. Hulk's pretty awesome. We're going to use an express pass to get on Hulk. My daughter's just gone on Hulk, so she's walked on with the express pass, and I've been walking through Marvel Land trying to find somewhere quieter that you could escape to, because you know I like my little escape just in cases. Our meeting point's always been outside these restrooms opposite Hulk on these picnic benches, but it's still not that quiet because obviously you've got Hulk there, which is a loud ride. It is an awesome ride. I've got a migraine or I would go on it because I love it. But yeah, so yeah, you're gonna find a lot of people waiting for people who are on Hulk around here, and you're gonna go through Marvel and there's gonna be a lot of loud shops and loud rides. If you don't want to do Hulk or Spider-Man, I'd suggest going the other way through the park. I mean, there are quieter areas through Zeusland and over in the Temple of Poseidon, whatever it's called, Poseidon's Fury, that you can escape to. I'm just wondering, because I did see this on the way over, so this is why I'm going over here, next to Interplanetary Popcorn. Again, we've got Hulk here, so it's still loud because of the Hulk noise. But yep, here, if you go behind, just here, you can escape. You can. So behind the shops, you can at least escape the crowds. You might not be able to escape the noise, but yeah, we're right behind the shops here. So you've got a view of Hulk, which if I can zoom out, is pretty awesome. In fact, while I'm here, I'll take a picture of that. 1 minute. Pop. There we go. So if you've got someone on Hulk, you can watch from here. And you've got a view over the lake, which is pretty. And you've managed to escape Marvel. In fact, you can bypass a lot of it. So I'm going to walk down here. So yeah, I don't know how busy this gets in the day, but you've got a whole area down here. There goes Hulk again. Woo! Sure what, my daughter could be on that one? I am not sure. But it is a pretty awesome ride. So yeah, down here. You've got this area. I mean, obviously you've got the water here, so there's a slight element of risk if you're having some sort of meltdown, but it seems quieter. Not quieter music-wise, quieter crowd-wise, so there are less crowds in this area. So this might be a good place to come. I don't know how far you can get that way. I think it's up to that building. I don't want to wander too far because I've told my daughter I'll meet her off the ride. But yeah, go down here, that's a good place to escape. So I'm going to show you how to get there from this side. You're going to go to Spider-Man. So say you get to the middle of Marvel and you get to the Spider-Man ride. It's too busy, there's too many people, there's too much going on. Quick, you can escape over, opposite, through the yellow spikes into that area I just said. If you turn right, you'll be behind the shops where there's far less going on. Definitely less going on there. So I'm going to go back to Hulk now, because I'm going to try and find my daughter. That could be her too.